Roses are red. There's a bird called a pelican. Taylor Swift is coming to Melbourne.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hello friends and hello foes, and welcome to the Comedians. It's a podcast that proves the fact that not everyone should have a podcast. My name is Josh, and joining me today is the man whose favourite album in uni was Zingalamadooni by Arrested Development. It's Jono.
Do you know, my cold open today was going to be, if you give me some bullshit fucking thing I've never heard of, I'm not participating until my first segment, which is the second segment in the show. So you would have had to do the intro and the first segment completely by yourself. And I'm really regretting not doing that, because I envisaged this intro business would be this cool thing we can all have a laugh about, and then it's some fucking niche thing that only you know about, and we've just got to persevere through this.
Okay, first of all the other ones, the stuff that everyone else would have known but you. This is the only one that I knew. I was going to go all in on this one.
No, I'm not having it. Anyway,
what an absolutely huge show we've got today,
mate.
Jono.
I'm excited. Rarely am I this excited for a new segment.
We
but
have
you've been
a
hyping
new
this up.
segment.
You have said
this is a new segment,
the best segment you've ever done and ever will do, and it's better than anything you've ever heard on any podcast before.
Yes.
So, seeing you haven't hyped it up at all,
no,
I'm very keen.
Fantastic.
And then Joshua, something very, very exciting is happening in February next year.
Everyone's favorite.
I'm getting my knickers in a Swiftie. I'm very, very excited.
He's all ready for the Taylor Swift.
Well, I'm ready, but there's a little bit of a problem.
Oh.
And we'll get into that.
After that, Jono, I saw this video the other day about like drinks and the personalities of the people that might drink them.
Oh,
and
I
think this can be expanded. So we're going to talk about that.
Okay. You and I are the people.
We are.
If something bullshit needs to be decided, we're you guys.
For sure.
Because we can yap on about pretty much nothing.
Can't we ever?
Joshua, do you remember when we were back in school?
No.
Neither do I, actually. But when I think about it...
Would I think about the idea that it might have happened? Yeah.
I think of stupid shit that we didn't need to learn, like algebra and trigonometry.
This whole show's about very simple. This is going to be great. This is a through line of the whole show.
But what I've done, I'm going to offer some alternatives for those things that we learned.
I love this.
Stuff that we should have learned instead.
That's great.
Such as when to go to the next slide.
When?
Now.
Are you sure now?
Yeah, now.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't learn that at school. I didn't learn that one.
Understandable.
As we talked about in the intro, Jono.
Yep.
I
nearly sprained my elbow just then. I pointed at Josh really hard at the start of the segment.
You heard something crack.
I think there's a big conk, and that was my elbow.
When was the last time you swam?
Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I was in there Tuesday.
Really? No, I stand correct. It was Wednesday.
There you go. That's why
you went
I
there.
called liar.
Yeah.
I called liar on that.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Moving on. We've come up with some great ideas. We've come up with some not so great ideas, Jono.
Probably
and
more not so great ideas.
At this point, we're almost like royalty.
Yeah,
doing that.
I think so.
You could say that. The ideas we give to people and the royalty. So I guess you could say
oh no.
that we're some pitch Earls, and we don't take long because we got so many great ideas. You can be sure that it's gonna be fire. We can be sure that it's gonna be fine. Yeah, we're pitch Earls, and we're gonna pitch till they get what we're trying to sell. Till you won't get us too far. Get us too far. That's right, Jono.
Oh yeah.
I've got an idea. I'm going to pitch you.
All right.
I have a problem I want to solve. I've got an idea, and I'm going to solve.
This backing singer is on fire.
Okay, we can get on now. We're good.
Thank you.
Thank you, JP.
Thank you, JP. I don't know who sang that song, but they are great.
JP and the JPs.
JP and the JPs.
Yeah,
that's right. I've got an idea. I've encountered a problem, Jono.
Oh no!
And I am going to try and solve it.
All right.
So in trying to solve this, Jono,
yep,
I address the idea of problem solving in general. Right?
I'm not very good at that.
There's steps to it. Okay. As I get my piece of paper that I wrote all my stuff on.
That you wrote the problem on?
I wrote my problem. I wrote my... So I addressed this by going on to a university, Iowa State University, had the 8 steps to problem solving.
What is it with Iowa State University? They so much like shit that I look up online
Comes up as Iowa State University.
Yeah.
We need to find someone who's gone to that and ask them why.
I reckon there's no vetting process.
Maybe
Like, anything
that's
they
what
do
it
just
is.
gets posted online.
Maybe that's what it is. But they identify. I don't know how different this is to like other. When I looked up steps to problem solving, they had 8. I saw one that was 6. I saw one that was 5.
So this is their
This is like their
framework for problem
solving.
solving.
So I've used their framework.
Oh, this is good.
And I'm going to
I
solve
like
the
this.
problem.
I
Then
like this.
I'll run you through the quick framework.
Yep.
And then we'll solve the problem.
Oh, I like
so
this.
the
I
framework
like
is
this.
define the problem,
Good idea. Good start.
clarify the problem.
Okay,
So
yep.
that's maybe give it a bit in
So
depth.
my
with
leg
it.
is broken. My leg definitely is broken.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
right.
this. I like
Define any goals. The goal is to not let
unbreak the leg. yeah. I like
Put
this.
your leg back together.
Yep.
Identify the root cause. You fell off your bike.
Fell off my bike
And broke your leg.
my leg, and I
Yeah.
want to unbreak it.
Develop an action plan. Glue together your leg.
Glue the leg. Find someone who can glue the leg back together.
That's right. And then we evaluate results. We execute the action plan. So we find the person.
We glue it together.
We glue it together. We evaluate the results.
It is glued together. Good.
And then we continuously improve.
We add
Next
a little
time,
bit more super glue.
maybe don't ride so fast on your bike.
Oh, I was going to say add more super glue every weekend. Stick it back. Okay, I like this.
This works very well because as I was just telling you, I went swimming on Tuesday.
You did go swimming, and I wasn't there because I went
You
on
went
Wednesday.
there. You went on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So when I go swimming,
Yeah.
something drives me nuts, and
Yeah.
it's not like we've addressed the tablet on this.
Is it how warm the water is at the pool we go
That's
to?
what
Why is it so warm?
I think
Yeah.
it's because every time I swim, we swim after the
The old people.
the swim
It's
squad.
the lessons.
The
Yeah.
swim squad.
That's true.
And all the kids are in the pool before
And-
that as well.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
But
'Cause
it gets a little colder if you go a little just before ending.
I think that's what I was going to say. I've been in the morning and it's been cold.
Really?
We problem solved that very easily.
We didn't need an whole
No,
step plan.
no.
But when I go swimming, there are 2 things that annoy me.
Okay.
People who are slow.
Yep.
No, there's 3 things that annoy me.
Yeah. Mate, I've
There's-
got like 25, so please.
We're going to address 3 of them. And I've got a fantastic, flawless plan that's going to solve them.
All right.
Define the problem. When I'm swimming, there are kids who go across lanes and get in my
Okay,
way.
that is fucking inexcusable.
There are people who are slow and don't understand to swap lanes
Yep,
or to get out
yep.
of your way. And 3, that some people stand in the middle of lanes and
God,
when
it's
there's
the
a whole
same
lane for
fucking
this.
guy. Yeah.
This was a woman this time. It's
Oh, no.
it's multi-gender
Oh,
or
no.
above all genders.
Yeah.
It's not
It
gender. It's not
transcends
gender.
genders.
So that's my problem.
Probably could have been a better word choice on my part.
Transcends gender.
Yeah.
Gender. It's a non-gendered problem.
Yeah. Let's get into the fucking
So
framework.
that's the defining my problem.
Okay.
That-
Are we solving
People
3
interrupt
problems
me.
in one?
No,
or
we're
should
gonna
we
call
zone
this
in on
one whole sort of general
Okay,
problem.
Okay. People being inconsiderate in
Yeah.
the pool.
And when I think about that and I try to summarize that in one specific problem,
Yep, better summarize
that's-
it. Yep.
To clarify it,
Yep.
who am I talking about? I'm talking about parents.
Yep.
Parents are the problem.
Yep.
Parents are the
Agreed.
problem.
Agreed.
The parents that have the
Agreed.
earphones standing outside
Yep.
the pool watching.
Yep.
The old guy with the newspaper who doesn't understand that newspaper shouldn't be in the swimming pool.
That's true. Very humid environment for a
Parents
newspaper.
are the problem.
Yeah.
Because they take their kids and they go, no, just go swim in the big
Yeah.
fast lane.
Yeah.
Choose the fast lane because that's where all the kids should be swimming.
'Cause it's
And
like-
then they want to get into the lane that the parents are swimming who don't think they're fast, so they go
Yeah.
in the median lane. But then the kids will swim across lanes.
Yeah, it's not good.
And it's not good.
Or if they're like playing in like the free play lane with a ball or something, and the ball goes in, they'll just dive into the next
Yeah,
lane.
yeah.
But fucking Big Jimbo's coming through. He's going to clean the kid up, and then the parent will get angry at Big Jimbo.
So
Yeah.
define my goals. I
Yeah.
want to not be interrupted when I swim.
Yep.
That's my goals.
Yep.
The root cause are parents.
Yep.
That's what we
agreed.
got to.
Agreed. That's
Great.
very slick.
So let me develop
That
the
makes
action
sense.
plan.
All right.
This is when the pitch comes in. I'm going to pitch you with my
And I'm going to
solution.
see if it's effective. Can I be an unuseful parent? And
We'll get to that in a second.
okay.
When we get to
Okay.
execute the action plan, we're
okay,
going to
good,
practice.
good.
So my solution
Yep.
is to make a new pool, which is specifically for last one, but we call it an ocean experience.
Oh.
This is an ocean experience because we make the pool super deep.
But don't you reckon the kids would like to come to the ocean experience?
No, because
Okay.
because it's a this tide told to ride.
Oh, I like that.
So
Yeah,
we're going to
that's
make a
good.
pool that's super deep.
Yeah.
That means that you have to be
Yeah.
old enough to swim in.
Yeah,
it,
and
right?
the parents don't want their
They
kid
don't want
going in a
to- they don't
really
want to go
deep
in
pool.
there, so they're going to stop them.
Because little
right?
Timmy will be
But
like
what
that
we'll have is we'll have
submarine.
it side by side between
Yeah.
that and a museum.
I think you didn't appreciate my submarine joke.
Thank you.
Little Timmy will
I
be
get it
like
because
submarine.
like the submarine
Yeah.
that's in the news.
Yeah,
that'll
yeah.
that'll age like fine wine.
They all died.
They
actually.
all age
Yeah.
like fine wine in there.
Like
Do you think
powdered wine.
their Logitech controller's going to get them out of it?
I reckon the problem was that, you know how difficult it is to pair stuff? I reckon like someone accidentally connected
Oh,
their phone
no,
to
the
the
Bluetooth stopped working.
And they're like, fuck, how do we repair?
Then it
And
just
they
sucked.
had to do the button, but that
This is
point it
some
was
great
too late.
topical comedy from your favorite comedian.
But anyway, we're in
Comedian
a
on.
big deep pool.
So it's a big ocean
and you got to
experience.
be,
It's
how
super
tall do
deep.
you reckon you have to be? Like maybe 1.5 meters? Because some adults are pretty short. Let's say 5'4".
5'4". I would even
Because
say
that means
you
both
can be.
my ex-girlfriends can't swim. So that's good.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So it's tall enough that everyone reasonably.
Yeah.
That being said, I'd also say there's the part of that other than that is that the people who are at the service desk.
Yep.
Service desk.
Service.
The reception desk can look
yeah.
if they're an adult and they provide ID. I think they can go through.
Better idea.
Yeah.
We weigh them and get their height.
I like that even better.
Because
We cross-reference.
there might be like a
have to
1.5
show an
meter tall
ID though.
kid, but they might. No, but what if you leave your ID on the bus? This is better. No one will get offended. If there's like a 1.5 meter tall kid, but they may only weigh like 20 kilos. They're a
Yeah.
kid. But if they're like an adult who's 1.5 meters, they're probably at least 50 or 60 kilograms.
Right.
So then they can come
but
through.
This is where we get into
Flawless.
it. If a parent
Yeah.
comes and they have two kids, the parent can go in and swim.
Yeah.
But their kids have to go through like the science works museum on the other side. But there's like a cubby hole they have to crawl under.
Are they allowed to go into a pool?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't want any. I
So
don't-
parents are allowed to bring their
no,
kids,
get with me on this.
but the kids aren't
The
allowed
parent
to swim.
goes one side, the kids go the other. They have a whole like science
Like a
working
kids'
adventure.
museum.
It goes around into like a kids pool.
Yeah.
So the kids do get a pool, but it's separate.
So the parent can't supervise their kid.
There's
Because
a
it's
door in
separated
between.
by
There's
museum.
a door in between.
Okay, right.
It's like windows.
Okay. Okay. What if mum's swimming? Is that allowed to go into the kids' museum?
Yeah, but the dad can't go back into swim.
Okay, no, that's
So
fair.
here's what I
That's
think.
fair.
This is what I
That's
think.
fair.
If the one wants to swim, they can
Yeah.
bring their kids, but the
Yeah.
kids. But okay, hold on. I've got this.
Yeah.
If the mum swims, the kids go into like a section. Like there's probably like those people at like Kids Zone or one of those like
Yeah.
attention market. They go, "Hi guys."
like at really bad pubs when there's
Yeah.
like the kids' corner.
It's
Yeah.
a kids' corner.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to go into the big ocean
big
pool
boy
because it's
pool.
too
Yeah.
too
The
low.
ocean
And also,
experience.
it's an ocean experience, so there's rips in it as well, so everyone's in danger.
That's good. Fuck,
Yeah.
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
like 15 minutes at the swimming pool, there's a rip. So then it also helps you practice swimming out of a rip.
Yes, and also if there's anyone who doesn't,
Question.
Yes.
Can we make the kids pool a rip? No, better idea.
no.
Better idea.
okay, I'll go with my idea after you.
There's
Go.
one pool, so we halve
No,
our cost.
no,
Trust me,
no,
you'll like
no.
this. You'll like
Let's
this.
see, okay.
We'll halve our cost by only having one pool. All that extra money goes into a rip detection experience, and if a kid gets into the pool, it sucks them into a rip and out of the pool.
Here's alternative to this.
Yeah.
So there's the deep ocean experience
Yeah.
where there is a rip every 15 to 30 minutes.
Just so that keep the adults on their toes.
And that's also good because
It's
if
a
you're just doing
deterrent.
lap swimming,
Yeah.
you get a bit of track.
You go,
track
oh,
record.
this is a bit fun.
This is a bit fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can slipstream
But
it for a bit.
The kids are on the other side, and it's a
Yeah.
pool, but it's like an ocean island experience.
Oh, so the kids
there's an
are on the island
like
and,
sand
like, shallow water
and there's
around
shallow
them.
water around it, so they can do
that's
whatever
good.
fucking thing they want. There's bowls there as well.
And one of those things that fills up a bucket every like 20
Yeah,
minutes.
it
and it goes
flushes down.
bang, and hits little Timmy and decks him.
Yeah. There's like little guns and shoot plastic balls, and you can have whatever you want. I don't care
Have
about
you
that.
seen the one at East Keilor where you can literally, it's got a pump.
Yeah.
And you can pump water into a gun and then you can shoot people
What
with
the
it.
hell is this?
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
That's
Some
epic.
kid shot me when I went there on Wednesday. Fuck, it was amazing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You can like shoot people. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm just
All right.
checking if I have any.
So that's a sensible plan.
I think that's completely sensible. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So I guess we should act this out.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be the person at the reception,
So-
and you be a parent.
I'm following everything
Yeah,
we're talking about.
we're on the same
But
page
just
here.
so we can clarify to the listener, what is the solution?
So I'm annoyed that people are in my lanes when I'm upset.
Yeah. I
My
know all this. I
solution-
know all this. I just double check. It's just
for
good.
them, it's for them,
Because
it's for them, it's
Because
for
they
them.
might be on the bus.
It's for them. They
and they're
don't
not
understand.
100% paying attention. So it's good just to reiterate the point.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot going on. When you're travelling to work,
Yeah.
you can forget. It's your segment, so I'll let you explain
Please.
it.
Well, I know what it is, of course. The answer is
so
very
do I,
clear.
but, like,
yeah, well, in case they didn't understand. And
Kiss
we're not
in your
saying
lane.
you're not smart.
No.
It's very confusing.
So kiss in the lane. And then what's the solution? This is the part I
The
know.
solution is that
Yeah.
I don't want to update a current pool, so the
Yeah.
pools can all say the same.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make a new pool, but it's
Yeah.
not a pool; it's an ocean experience.
Where are we going to put it? Doesn't matter.
It's
we'll
some
figure it out
fucking,
upstairs.
fucking Melton or something. I don't know.
Oh, it's
They have the
separate
wave
venue.
pool. Okay, it's in addition to the Melton Waves pool.
Yeah.
So there's a
Extra pool.
Can you explain to people who don't know what the Melton Waves is?
I don't know.
There's a pool in Melton. I think it has waves. It's like a wave
No,
pool.
it's MSAC.
No, the Melton
one in
Waves.
Melton?
Someone's going to back me up in
there
this.
you go.
Fucking King Mike's going to rip you a new one.
you're thinking of the Tullamarine one where
It's called Melton Waves. I swear to God, it was called Melton Waves. If it wasn't already called.
Oscar. Check this up. Anyway, so there's a normal pool
So
where the
yeah,
adults
this
are.
is a new pool. No, it's not a normal pool.
no,
It's
sorry,
ocean
sorry.
experience.
Ocean experience.
Not a pool.
And it's very
We very
deep.
much clearly make it's not called a pool. It's
not
an
called- it's
ocean
ocean
experience.
And that's where
It's the
adults can go-
It's a JP ocean experience.
That's where adults go to lap swim.
Yeah, so they lap swim, but every
But little
15 to 20 minutes
there's
there's a rip.
And I'm not actually
And
sure why now because the kids aren't in this. But anyway,
No.
then
You're right.
There's a separate
There's actually
pool
predefined times of the day when you know there might be a rip.
just to deter
So if you want to
kids.
experience, so the idea is you could go there and be like, okay, I'm going to practice
swimming out of
but
a
obviously
rip.
there'll be like 10,000 lifeguards around the pool.
That's good use of
But they'll
resources.
be all really, really like weedy kids.
Yeah.
So it's always a bit wondering how are you going to like help me?
It's a bit touch and go.
Are you going to do that thing where like you throw the little floaty thing and tell me to kick?
But then that might get stuck in a rip.
Do you ever wonder that? Like you're swimming and you go, I know I'm probably okay if I'm in a deep part of the pool and I panic or
I
something.
can touch the bottom
You can
wherever
touch
I am in the
right.
pool.
But let's say hypothetically it was really deep. You see those people that run and walk, but they're always like teenagers.
They would
right?
not be able to pull me out.
Is the idea that they're supposed to pull me
Mate,
out, or
there's
is the
like-
idea that they're supposed to throw me a thing that I can float on and tell me to kick?
I think there's two things they can do.
Okay.
If you're near the edge, they'll throw you a thing so you can hold on to it.
Yeah.
And then they'll like jump in and like guide you to
Right,
the edge.
okay.
But then if you're like completely in the middle and they're not going to get you in time, there's ones on the wall usually that have a rope attached to them and then they throw that to you, the ring, and then they pull you in with the ring.
But they have to walk around to get to the other side. to
Yeah.
get the lap. Anyway,
yeah.
sorry.
And then
Point
for the
side,
kids,
side,
so the
the other
kids can
guy.
go there.
So
There's an
when you go to
island.
the reception, it's a separate thing. You go if you're not tall enough, you have to go around the other side.
Hmm.
But if the parents can't be the kids can't be unsupervised.
Yeah.
So the idea being that if you want to swim, you have to go without your kids.
Yes.
If you're with your kids, you have to go to the fun time
So this
experience on an
completely
island.
defies the whole point of let's go for a swim. It's like this week I'll go for a swim and you can't come, and this time we're gonna go for a swim. But
I
none
just
of us-
want it to be separate because if I was a kid, I don't want like a bunch of old men in my change rooms.
No, that's true.
Fucking see the first clip we
Yeah.
did where the guy got mad at us.
Mate, I've happily been getting my schlong out in public.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna act this out, so I think we'll just say it's a success. When I turned 23 last year, Joshua,
Yay, it's Tay Tay.
I got hooked with Taylor Swift.
You did.
Probably the weirdest introduction to an artist I think anyone's ever had because I knew the song 22.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll
Yeah.
make the joke on the podcast.
You're 23.
I'm feeling 23. And at that stage, just a little over a year ago, I never really listened to more than a Taylor Swift song here or there. But because I made that joke, and I'm like, fuck, that's actually a bop. And then I was bopping really fucking hard. I'm like,
It always starts
holy,
like this.
Holy shit. And I got really into Taylor Swift.
You did.
And then I discovered that she'd recently just been like releasing like the Taylor's versions of things. So her own version of like albums that she'd recorded back in the day that
Mm-hmm.
I heard some songs from, but I didn't really like it because it just sounded a little bit strange.
Yeah.
But now it was like the Taylor Swift that I knew older Taylor, her music. I really liked it.
Yeah.
And I quickly became obsessed, Joshua.
Yeah, you became a Swiftie.
I became
This
a
man is
Swiftie.
a Swiftie.
I've watched the Reputation. What do you call it? Like Netflix recording
And the documentary, and the documentary, as you corrected me on Thursday.
the documentary twice,
Yep,
and
yep.
the taping 3 times.
Must be very nice.
It's an absolute spectacle.
Yeah.
And I've been on TikTok, and there's been people going to her latest tour, the Eras tour. I think she's still in America at the moment.
Very cool, very
She goes
cool.
through like all her albums. It's like 3.5 hours long, like a big spectacle.
Okay.
And I've been just waiting with bated breath until she comes to Melbourne because I'm like, this is going to be insane. I don't really like crowds. The only stadium show I've ever been to is Hilltop Hoods.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and like we weren't in the mosh, like we're in the back.
You're in
Pretty
the.
small
Have you
show.
got a ticket yet to the show?
Well, wait, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Sorry, go ahead.
But I'm like, when Ed's come and Harry's come, I'm like, I'd like to go, but you know, it's not really worth it. For Cal, like, it will be worth it.
For sure.
They've released the ticket dates in Australia.
Yeah.
Pre-sale goes on sale in a few days' time.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
there is a predicament. So, she's playing 2 shows at the MCG.
Oh,
I think it's
okay.
the 14th and the 15th of February next year.
Okay.
One of them is on Valentine's Day, I think, so that's going to go absolutely nuts, I reckon.
Oh, I'm sure.
The issue being, there is going to be approximately 160,000 seats or tickets to both events.
Right, yep.
So just over 300,000 tickets in total.
Yep.
Ticket sales, general admin ticket sales, go on sale for Melbourne on Friday, the 30th of June. So that'll be this Friday.
Next Friday.
Yeah,
this Friday that you're listening to this.
Yeah, we'll be
We are
going
the
on sale.
premier Taylor Swift podcast. So just to
right.
be sure that ticket sales are starting on 30th of June this Friday.
Melbourne at 2
If you're
p.m.
listening to this,
Yes.
get ready for Tay-Tay.
Well, don't, because pre-sale codes have already been sent out. So 2 days ago, you could sign up for a pre-sale and they give out codes.
Okay, yep.
Now, Joshua, this is where the problem comes in. And I'm getting a little bit worried about getting some general admission tickets.
I see.
1 million people applied for a pre-sale ticket.
Oh, no.
1 million people.
Were you one of them?
I wasn't, because I'm you know what? It'll just be people who have like Amex cards or whatever. They're getting
Oh, no.
1 million people.
Yikes.
How is there 1 million people that want to go to anything?
I mean, Tay-Tay's just that good. apparently.
700,000 more people than there are total tickets across 2
Oh,
nights.
no.
It's ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. They haven't released numbers on how many pre-sale tickets they've given out, but I'm a little bit stressed, and that's why
Yeah.
I've devised an idea. So,
is
as
this a
I
pitch?
said-
Do you want me to put the pitch song on?
I didn't need the
Are you a
framework.
pitch Earl? Are you a pitch
I'm
Earl?
smart enough that I figured this out by myself.
Ah, okay.
Tell me if you think this is a big brain move.
Okay.
So general admin tickets go on sale Friday the 30th of June for the Melbourne show at 2 p.m.
Okay.
However, at 10 a.m. that same day, Sydney ticket sales go on sale.
Ah.
So what I'm thinking, I try my luck twice. Well,
Okay.
technically 5 times. Because there's
Right.
3 Sydney shows
Okay.
and 2 Melbourne shows. So I
Right.
think as soon as they go on sale on Sydney, I fucking sit there and I try and get 2 tickets.
Okay.
I just try and get a pair of tickets for the
Right.
Sydney show.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
don't,
Yeah.
no harm, no foul.
Done.
I can try
No
again for the
problems.
Melbourne show.
Right.
If I do get tickets to the Sydney
Yeah.
show and I don't get tickets to Melbourne, I go to Sydney.
Yeah.
And I watch Taylor Swift.
That would be good.
And that'll be a bit of fun. I
Yeah.
can see work while I'm there. If I get tickets to both, even better, I can resell the Sydney tickets and make a
Wow.
profit.
Must be
and
nice.
pay off my Melbourne ticket. So if a ticket's like $80, I charge $160 for a ticket. I make my money back and I go to Taylor
Wait, that
Swift
doesn't
for
make
free.
sense though. That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
No, because you paid 2 times X,
I
which
do
is the price
see the
of.
problem here.
Wait a
I
second.
do. Hang
You're
on.
not getting money back.
No. Okay.
You're
no,
just
no,
getting back
no.
the money that you spent on. You're telling me you're gonna try gouge someone twice the price.
Yeah, hang on.
for
Let's see if
tickets.
this. Yeah.
That's what you're saying. So
I-
you're admitting you're gonna price gouge.
Okay, this is going to get.
Can we get this on the tape?
yeah, I'm admitting this. I'm
You're
admitting
admitting to this.
This is going to
Admitting to
get
this.
very mathsy.
Yeah,
But I'm going
okay.
to buy a pair of tickets. So let's say I get tickets for Sydney.
Where's the moron maths
right?
section?
Yeah, I get tickets for Sydney.
Right.
I buy 2 $80 tickets.
Yes,
That's $160.
$160,
I buy 2 tickets at Melbourne and I get them. That's 160 times 2. So what's that? I don't know. $320.
Sure.
That's $320.
Yep. Yes, it is. Yep.
So I need to make $320.
So what you're saying is you're going to spend. You're going to pay.
I sell each ticket for $160, and then I pay off everything.
You absolute scum. That's so scummy. So scummy.
But I don't know. With a million people wanting pre-sale tickets in Melbourne, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen.
This is. I can't believe this.
How do you reckon it's going to
You're
work?
turning into the villain of the podcast. Wow, must be.
No.
This is the most must be nice
No.
I've ever seen. This is so must be nice. You're expecting. You're not even. You're so worried that you're not even. You're expecting that there's a chance you might get 2 tickets. Four tickets. 4 tickets. Wow, must be so nice. Must be very nice for you living in your high house in Essendon of all places.
Must be
now that I
nice
think about
getting
it,
the
Essendon,
cheapest available ticket to the Eras tour,
and then paying them
my
off
chance
to
of getting
some
it.
poor sucker who has to spend twice the
I
amount
could
that they
spend
can.
up to 2.3 grand if I wanted to. Imagine if I was willing to buy the whole spectrum of tickets.
Well, this is
there'd
not
be a higher chance
now
of me
he's
getting
saying he's
in.
going to pay them all. Wow, must be so nice.
But
living in your little apartment in Essendon has really got into your head. It's got it into your head.
On the MCG, I won't even be able to see the fucking screen from back there.
It's getting to your head. These boomers that you walk your dog outside, they look at you like you're weird, and you're like, I just want to be part of them. If I buy 4 tickets and then resell them
this is why I
want to
go to
poor
Taylor
13-year-old
Swift.
girl who's been waiting her whole life to see Taylor
Excuse me.
and has to go.
I have lived a longer life than she
has to buy
has.
tickets to get to Sydney. Oh my god! Wow, must be so nice. Must be so nice.
Well, the problem is, Joshua, this is why I need
and
Taylor
you work
Swift.
in Sydney, so you might be able to get a free ride to Sydney. This is brutal. I can't believe it.
I was just going to suggest to my boss.
I want to end the segment right now.
I was just going to suggest to my boss, if I do
it
get
might be
Sydney
nice.
tickets, hey guys, it's like the start of the year. It's like the middle of
I
February.
can't believe this. This is shocking to me.
I just do my usual trip Monday to Thursday.
This is
and
shocking.
then, oh no, it just so happens that Taylor Swift is here on Friday. Maybe you can make my return flight on this Saturday instead.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I've got to go and get tickets, so can we wrap this up? Thank you.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Yep. That's what I'm going to sound like when I buy Taylor Swift tickets.
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
see.
yeah.
That's going to be what you sound like when you sell them for $160 each.
No. I'm going to go, it must be nice. It must be nice.
There will never not be a must be nice after that. That's okay, Jonah. We're here to tell in the middle that we appreciate everyone listening.
We do.
Thank you so
Thank you
much
to
for
Sheldon.
listening. Thanks for Sheldon. Sheldon gave...
What did he do?
He messaged us because he listened to the end of that podcast.
The very
end.
where we kept going for ages.
We might do it again this week.
We might not.
Then we let it run. We keep it silent. And we weren't going to say this. We would never.
No, we would never do
If
this.
it was at the end, hypothetically, if you were to listen to the end and there was anything,
Yeah.
what would be the special word?
Bargain.
Bargain again.
And he said, no, we're not doing it this time. I was going to
Well, he
We'll
said
do it when they
bargain.
least expect it.
That's true.
But he said
always
bargain.
keep an eye out. From now on, keep an eye on it.
Because if I said the keyword now, why would they listen to the end?
It's a good
That's
point.
a good point.
It's a
But
good
anyway, he
point.
said the keyword. Thank you, Sheldon.
Yep. Thanks for
You're
everyone
one
for
of the 2 million people who listen every Thursday.
So many people.
Actually, dead set. If you look at the numbers, there is a core group of people a reliable number who listen every week. I know who most of you are, and I thank you. But there's a lot who I don't know who you are, and I thank you even more.
Yes, I'd like to thank Liana from America.
I'd like to thank God, to be completely honest.
I'd like to thank God.
Because it's not anyone
You know
around
what?
me
It's
or
not-
me
it's not
who got
about
me
that.
where I am.
It's
him.
the big guy
It's the big guy upstairs. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
There is actually a big guy upstairs.
There's a big
but
guy.
yeah.
Not
Don't
the
say
big
that
guy
too loud.
upstairs. Not the other guy.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah.
He's not a big guy. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah,
I've never
he's-
met the man. You said
have
he
you
looks
seen him?
like me. No.
Yeah. He kind of looks like you. Anyway, thank you very much, and on with the show.
Jono, I saw an article. Why are you laughing?
Because we just did very slick hand signals just before. It was really good.
That was slick.
I'm laughing because we did something professional.
We did something
And
professional.
then I couldn't keep it together because that's not what we are. Yeah.
I thought my intro was pretty good this time. I did pretty good, except for the part where you lost it because I said something weird.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, Jono, there are bullshit articles on the internet. I don't know if you know about this, but there are bread and butter.
Yeah.
And some of them I just feel like they're not real. Like I don't
Okay.
believe them.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't believe some guy went up to some random bartender in New York City and went, "Hey, what are you kind of the people that order this kind of thing? Like, what kind of news is that?"
No one. People don't actually do that. Surely.
Right. What I thought we do is they did it for alcoholic drinks.
Oh, okay.
What I think is we could go across some non-alcoholic
I
drinks.
like this.
And what are the kinds of people? I thought I've got a couple of soft drinks in
Alright.
mine, and I've got a couple
Some like hot beverages.
Hot beverages.
Because I've got the barista experience.
True.
Yeah.
I did not think
Do you have
of
some examples of the alcohol? What
Yeah.
they said?
So let me find one
what's
for
some
you.
of the key ones?
So here's one: vodka soda. Oh, I'll do one actually even better one for you.
Yeah.
Gin and tonic.
Oh, okay.
Classic.
Yeah.
Mr. Gin and tonic.
I
over here.
love a gin and juice.
He loves gin and juice more than Snoop Dogg. Is that what is what they say? And he said, "quote." This is James, who's a bartender.
Thank you, James.
Quote. He said, "There's a fine line between those who like a classic G&T and those who don't."
Yep.
Yeah. And that's all they say about it. They don't say.
No,
who-
we can do this shit better. Joshua.
We're not going to do alcoholic drinks.
No.
We're going to do non-alcoholic drinks.
Yeah. Because we're
the
all
people-
inclusive
we're-
here at the nons.
We're not the people. Oh, we're the non.
Yeah, that's good, isn't
that's
it?
An AM,
Fuck,
that's an
I
AM
just
radio
came up
shit.
with that
We're
shit.
the non.
The fans are called the nons.
Oh,
I've fucking done it. I've done it.
We've given them a name, and the
Yeah.
nons are going
Thank you to
go
the nons.
crazy for this.
Fuck. That's taken me a long time.
That
but we
is-
got there.
We haven't had anything like that.
So, I'm
what were the
overusing
others
it now.
before?
The Thursday Fanatics.
That was shit.
That was so shit. Does the show come out on Thursday?
Not
it
anymore.
doesn't. It
It's
comes out on
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I think we changed it. It was still the same. So anyway, sorry. Moving on. So
Not alcoholic drink personality. So this is the personality of the person who will order a specific beverage.
Right. So I'll hit you with some. I'm going to add some hot beverage.
Yeah.
That didn't come to mind.
Yeah.
We'll do a couple of coffee kind of deals.
I can pitch you some.
And
some hot
I want to give you
beverages.
some soft
Alright,
drinkies kind of
alright.
things. Let's go with a classic one.
Okay.
The Coke.
Okay.
A Coke.
A Coke,
What
yeah.
kind of person do you think about when you think about a Coke?
Are we being politically correct?
Yes.
okay. Yeah.
Because we're.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking of.
The nuns will get angry.
Someone
with
who's had a hard day's work, right?
True.
And maybe they're a tradie, maybe they're a nurse. They've been on their feet all day, and they go, you know what? I'm going to be a little bit naughty, and I'm going to get some caffeine, some sugar inside me, and I'm going to get a hard-earned thirst and a nice satisfying taste.
Isn't that
of a Coke?
Isn't that harder? Isn't that like Dare Iced coffee or something?
Yeah, I think it's Dare Iced coffee.
What's the one that
Solo.
No, is it
Hard-earned
Solo?
thirst. I think that might be VB.
Quenched thirst.
I think a hard-earned thirst is VB.
I think quenched thirst is solo. It's VB.
Yeah. But if I
Both?
think of having a Coke, I feel like you put in a little bit of
Is there
graft.
Lift anymore? Lift and Solo?
There's Lift Plus, but it's owned by Sprite.
That's what I thought. But it's
Yeah.
kind of like Sprite, but not, right?
I've never
Has
tried
Sprite become more lemony to you?
it. I don't like Sprite.
Yeah. What kinds of people order Sprite?
I don't really like soft drink. It's too
You
sweet.
just don't like.
It's
fun.
too sweet.
Can I say so?
don't like fun.
I was about to. I was
Excuse
about
me.
to rag on you.
I'm trying to go
I
to
was
the
about to
eras
rag.
to it. Yeah. I'm going to have so much fun. I'm going to wear a cowboy hat, like a glittery one.
You can have one of those feather boas around your neck.
No, that's Harry Styles.
Yeah, I mean, you can do both. Why not?
Mummy and Daddy. Yeah. Yeah. Because
After
they
that-
dated for a bit.
Yeah,
So
you're
the
right.
joke is that
I
we're
get it.
children
I
of
get it.
divorce.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say was the kinds of people I was about
That
to
you
rag.
would
on,
think
I was about to
on
rag
it.
on you for
Yep.
the whole like sugar thing.
Yeah.
I've moved to no sugar cokes and beverages now, so I can't rag on you
Yeah.
anymore.
No.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well,
what do you
moving on.
think? What do you think the person that drinks a Coke is? Oh, we're doing
children
Sprite now.
from 11 to 13.
That's fair. No, I reckon that's more Fanta.
Really?
No, Fanta's a younger demographic.
Fanta's a bit too crazy for people who are in their teens. They
I
go,
feel
I want
like
something a little bit more
Fanta
refined.
is the drink where your mum lets you have a soft drink
It's
for
a
the first
2 liter
time.
Fanta.
Yeah, yeah.
They put it in the fridge. It has that weird like bottle that sort of looks like a bulge at the
It's
top.
just, I think it's either Fanta or it's like Sunkist or it's like
both.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Or whatever. What do they call it at Aldi? Like orange peel.
No, I know. Oh fuck, I know. Orange Spring or something like
Orange
that.
Spring.
Yeah,
All of the above.
But
When I go to my grandma, she has she only shops it out.
Orange Twist.
Orange
Twist.
It's that, and then
Yeah.
the lemonade, which is called like Nade or
Oh,
something.
that's great. But all orange soft drink beverages, it's a
Yeah.
different shaped bottle, and I don't
I
understand
don't like
why.
it. No.
All right, can I pitch you
Yeah,
one?
go for one.
Punch.
Punch. Are we talking like punches in the made drink that?
No,
someone
like
has at
the
a party?
the juice. The juice, like a tropical punch, golden circle tropical punch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm imagining like a runner who stops by like at a cafe. He can't have coffee. They're not gonna have coffee. But they're like
Have a juice.
they're rationalizing.
That's
like,
good, actually.
Like, juices are sugary.
Yeah.
right? But it's fruit, so it's okay.
Mate, that you've actually
They're
hit the
a
nail
newer
on the
runner.
head.
They're a newer runner.
From the cafe experience,
Yeah.
I can say that's true. It's the activewear mums.
The activewear
Oh, I'm not
mums.
going to have a coffee. I've already had 5
I'll
coffees
have an
this
apple juice,
morning.
though. I'll have an apple juice.
Oh, is that orange juice? Oh.
I wouldn't mind a bit of orange
that's
juice.
orange and ginger. Oh.
Ginger?
Yeah.
I've never had orange.
Can I tell you something
go
that we
ahead.
did? Because I don't work at the cafe anymore.
You
and
did
I
recently, though.
I may
When
have
did-
named it. I did, but I'm not legally liable to work. It doesn't matter if I get fired. We would get juice. We would say it was freshly squeezed, but it wasn't. It came from a bag, and we just poured it into a plastic cup and glad wrapped it.
This is between that and the Earls tour. How do I even
Anyway, what's another one?
And the thing when you talked about the milkshake being it all comes one and then you squeegee it in or you mix
Huh?
up the syrupy
The
thing
syrup?
for milkshakes.
Oh yeah, no, but this was the chocolate syrup. Instead, it comes as a syrup. Every cafe you go to will make it from powder and water.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. I can't believe it.
But even if you bought it from a fucking factory, that's how they would make it.
Yeah, but I always thought about them in those big jugs. You know those big jugs that you
Yeah.
squeegee them into the
Yeah.
milkshakes.
We'd put it
Speaking
in
of
that.
milkshakes,
Yeah.
let's talk about milkshakes.
Okay.
What are like
Okay.
the general people you think about when you think about someone who orders a milkshake?
Okay, there's 2 categories.
Okay.
The first category is the stock standard one. It's kids. Boring.
Boring.
Second category, it's always a family gathering, right? At a
Yeah.
cafe. There's like 8 people, and there's the dad who's going to pay the bill at the end. And he's decided it's a big family day out. He's going to have a milkshake.
Oh.
And he
I
knows
was
it's a
about to
bit
say, but
cheeky.
he can get it away because when he goes to like everyone brings a tape drinks, they go milkshake and they'll look to the kids
And they'll like put it down
And they'll
there.
put it down the kids,
And they'll be like,
and
who
then
ordered
you'll
this?
walk away
and then
and you turn around and
fucking
you watch them
Greg's
swap.
standing there and he knows what he's done. Yeah.
in the big silver glass.
Yeah, it was always someone that would always be just someone who's feeling a little bit cheeky.
Like, dude, when you were at
Yeah.
the cafe, because
Yeah.
I mean, now it's just like
Drink chat.
Drink chat.
Yeah.
I like this.
I
though.
like drink chat.
chat's
Yeah.
cool. We could turn this into a segment.
We could.
Maybe not.
What were you going to ask me?
I was just gonna say, like at the cafe, did you have like kids meals?
Yeah, we did have kids meals.
Did you
yeah.
ever find like an adult trying to buy a
People
kids
would
meal?
actually buy it a lot, and we were actually okay with that. Like, if they're like, oh, I don't really want anything to eat. Oh, maybe I'll just get like the kids chicken tenders or something.
Yeah.
That's fine because that's an extra $15 you weren't going to make.
That's
They
true.
were not going to buy anything.
But have you ever seen those people like you're at like a salt which like it's usually pubs, right?
It's always
where
pubs.
it goes
It's
like
always
15
pubs.
kids or younger.
Yeah.
And you see them give you you see the dirty look of like it's a room
That's
of
been
4
sneaky.
people.
Yeah.
And like there's like oh they know that I shouldn't.
Yeah.
But also like to be fair, a small meal is a small meal.
It's more. I feel
This
like
is like
there
a Hamish This is
I
a Hamish
feel-
and Andy bit where
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I feel
Go
like there
ahead.
shouldn't be an age limit on kids' meals.
Oh come on! I think
Like,
it's fair.
whatever.
Just if the mum doesn't have a small stomach and they want a kid's
An
friggin-
almond mum comes in.
Yep,
You've got to
yeah,
milk
yeah,
$12
true.
out of her somehow.
True.
One that was actually very popular, the kids' meal did, was the waffles, and people get the kids' waffles as a dessert. And I would recommend that sometimes.
Ooh.
It's like, oh, do you have any dessert? And it's a cafe, you don't really have dessert. You just have like banana bread or whatever. I'd be like, oh, well, you could have the kids' waffle. And I go, oh, that's a bit cheeky.
that's a bit
Oh,
cheeky.
why not? Oh, it's only $8.
Speaking
Why
of cafe,
not?
I'd like to
Yeah.
throw to you this.
Okay.
Let's do a speed round of coffees. I'll give you the coffee.
Yep.
You give me the kind of person.
I'll give you their name, age, and job description.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Cappuccino.
Okay, it's a cappuccino, but it's made with skinny milk and it's got 1 sugar.
Okay.
Her name is Leanne. She's 55 and she used to work part-time as a teacher's assistant, but now she's a trophy wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flat white.
Also,
Flat white.
I need to point out,
Yep.
at my cafe was in a very trophy wife heavy area. Just putting that out
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yes.
Here's my
Okay.
next one. Here's my
Flat
next one.
white.
No, I'll give you my soy flat white.
So for like perfect. He's your boy next door,
Yeah.
neighborhood guy. He's a good boyfriend.
He's handsome.
He's handsome.
He's
He's got a
handsome.
little bit. He's not traditionally handsome, but you look at him, you go.
He's an
not-
everyman,
not- He's
though.
an everyman. He scrubs up well. He takes the golden retriever for a walk every morning. He gets a soy flat white for himself and a skinny cappuccino for his mum.
Lovely.
And he goes home and they have a happy day.
That is very
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Long black.
Long black. Two types of people.
Okay.
It's the pretentious art student from Melbourne Uni who's about
That
to
was
get
me.
the jam in.
Here's the thing. Okay, this was me, but it was in like towards the end of high school.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
I go to my coffee place in the morning.
And you wanted to feel a bit
and I
fancy.
thought I'm gonna get a long black.
Yeah.
And then I realized that it's really hot and it drives me nuts. And it takes forever.
There's
to,
a
to
5
cool.
second window where you can drink a long black because it's too hot, and then you can drink it, and then it's too cold.
Yeah.
So it's either someone who wants to think they're a snob, but they come
Yep.
across like an asshole, or it's the highfalutin businessman who doesn't have fucking time to worry about milk. He
Yeah.
just wants espresso, water, bang, down the hatch.
Amazing.
Doesn't burn him because he's already dead inside. He's filled up for his 5 hours
His
of meetings.
throat is a stone well.
Yep, straight down.
I've got two more
Yep,
for you.
Yep,
I've
yep.
got two more.
Yep.
First, short macchiato.
Short macchiato,
Can you
fantastic.
explain what a macchiato is to people in general?
A short mac is one shot of coffee with a scoop full of foam and then a drop of milk.
Amazing.
And a long mac is 2 shots of coffee, a layer of foam, and then you fill it up about a third of the way with milk.
Nice.
I think it's very similar to what Americans call a cortado.
Okay. there you go.
A short mac. The characteristics of someone who has a short mac, they just come and the only thing they order is a short mac.
But they're unassuming, aren't
They're
they?
unassuming. They come in, just a short mac. They take a table by themselves. They get the newspaper and they stay there for no longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They just needed to zone out from the world for a little bit. Just sit down, have a short mac, get the little spoon out, read the back page of the Sport, say thank you very much,
Yep.
have a great day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and off you go.
Would you be surprised that that's what my dad's drink? My dad's coffee.
I respect that very much.
That seems like my dad in general.
Does he wear the fedora while he drinks his?
Yeah, but he
short
would take
mac?
he takes the fedora off.
Oh,
Takes
fantastic.
the fedora off
Absolute legend.
with his shirt tucked into his jeans.
Yeah. What kind of shoes would he be wearing? Sneaks?
No. It'd be
good,
running
good,
shoes.
good.
It'd be running shoes.
All right.
Maybe if you get, there might be those leather work shoes.
That's respectable. That's respectable.
Okay.
All right. Hit me with one final
Magic.
coffee.
Magic.
Okay.
My favorite.
A magic is either a tourist who's heard about the Melbourne magic and they want to experience it and they're super fucking nervous about it and they go, oh, do you do magics? Oh, yeah. And you
Yep.
ask them any questions about it and they don't really know. And then when they get it, they're always disappointed because they think it's going to be something really cool, but
Yeah.
it looks like a half full coffee.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yeah.
Or it's someone who comes in every day, they're a regular, and they understand that the magic is a bit of a wanky coffee,
Yeah.
but they like it, and they have a taste for the finer things, and they go, just what I normally get.
Can I say, I was telling you the
magic.
other day, I went to Williamstown with my family.
Did you tell me that?
Long weekend? The other long weekend the other week.
There you go.
I think we
Williamstown's
tried it.
fun.
Love Williamstown, but we got a coffee at a place we were having brunch basically.
Yeah.
We was in there, and I go up to the counter with my dad, and we're there. We're ready to order.
Was he drinking a short Mac?
No, he was about to though. He was going to order.
Okay,
a short
good.
Mac.
He was
So everyone's
pre-Mac.
going there,
He was
and my dad
pre-Mac.
looks at me and goes, "What do you want?" And I'm looking. I notice they have a magic on the menu.
Yeah.
So I tell my dad, "I'll get a magic."
Yeah.
So he's going through the people, and he says, "I'll get like a my dad, my Chris, my Chris, my
My
brother,
Chris, your
my
Chris.
brother Chris,
Yep, you're Chris.
my Chris,
Yep.
my brother Chris
Yeah.
got a tea. My mum got like a cappuccino. My dad got a
What
shot,
kind
and
of
I
tea
got
did he get?
black tea. I know.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, well, I will get to tea in a second.
Yeah.
We could get back to tea in a
Okay,
second.
okay,
We don't
yeah.
have to. And then my dad got the Mac and I got magic. He says magic, and the lady at the counter doesn't
Pulls
say
a
anything,
rabbit
but-
out of a
no,
hat. Oh.
doesn't look at him, but like gives me a look like, and I'm like.
Like
give
an understanding.
like an understanding.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
there's only one person out of the family, and it's the like 20-year-old guy who like clearly has chosen it,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't know what they've ordered.
Yeah,
And, like,
dead set,
their
dead
dad
set.
doesn't know what they've ordered.
I wouldn't pick your dad. What did your mum get?
Cappuccino, I think,
Oh,
or a latte.
okay.
I don't remember.
If your mum, I don't know. I'm trying to think who I would pick for the tea out of your family.
Yeah.
I don't reckon I'd pick your brother.
My brother gets tea every time we
I
go
reckon
out.
I'd pick your dad as a tea, you as a short Mac, your mum as a magic, and your brother as a cappuccino.
That's interesting.
I don't know your family at
no,
all.
you don't.
Yeah.
Nah, there you go.
Anyway, I want to end on this.
Go for it.
This is not my segment, but this is what I
You
want to
can
end
please
on.
end it for me.
Oat latte,
Yeah.
because that's what I get.
I love an ote.
An oat.
Can we call it an ote?
An oat. What is the characteristics of someone who gets an oat? Being an unbiased view.
Okay,
Not,
if I had
don't
to
describe
forbid-
me, but if
No,
you-
I would never describe you. I would
Yeah.
never describe
Yeah.
you. But if I had to call, I would say they're a uni student.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're probably quite tall and a
Yeah.
little thin.
yeah.
And maybe they have
like,
glasses.
Kind of like. If
Like they might work in like sort of land management.
Yeah. And like if they were to vote,
Yes.
what colour T-shirt would they
Oh,
be
probably
wearing?
maybe green.
Yeah, but
I
that's
would
just
say.
that's
But
just
sort of just
chance. Yeah.
And yeah.
And what were their favourite musician?
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, great. There are some things that we learn about in school, Josh, predominantly high school, but also primary school, even if it's something that we're just taught about in passing, right?
Yeah.
And I think that we could have made better use of that time
Sure.
if we replace it for something else. However, Josh, I don't want to completely make them reorganize the whole book, right?
Yeah, it's not like
The whole
school
book.
is built from people
No.
500 years ago and
No.
built on a really
And then
old
just
system
stuck in there,
that's
right?
stuck in
Right.
there, and like there's also like a class system on top of it. And we're
that's
going to
right.
be
Look-
honest with you, we're both private school kids.
And all the better for it. Anyway, I don't want to scramble it too much. So
Yeah,
I
okay,
thought what we
okay.
do, I want to keep a similar ring to it.
Okay.
But I want to change what it's about. And I'll explain what I
okay,
mean.
okay,
right?
please do.
So
Please do.
There are 6 things
I'm
that
so confused.
you'll be unfused in a second. You'll be fused soon.
Fuse me, baby.
I've got 6 things that I feel like were a waste of time to learn about, and then I'm going to give you
Okay.
some alternatives, and you'll see where I'm coming from. So I'm just going to rattle them off. Number 1, we've got quicksand. Number 2, we've got mitochondria, being the powerhouse of the cell.
Yep.
Long division,
Long division.
Punnett squares.
Punnett
Do you remember
squares.
that from biology?
Yes, I do.
Square roots.
Square roots.
And your favourite, the
Yep.
Dewey Decimal System.
the fucking Dewey
Now,
Decimal
I've come
System.
up with some alternatives.
Yeah.
Instead of these things, what we should actually learn about that would benefit us in our lives.
Okay. Yep.
So instead of quicksand,
Yeah.
I think we should have learnt how to use the QuickTime video player.
That's not bad.
Because
Not bad.
we don't
not
have
bad.
to change the name of the title
No,
too much.
yep.
It stays under Q.
When did we learn about quicksand in high school?
I know it was primary school. I feel like quicksand. We learnt about so much.
This is a
How to get out of
comedian's
quick-
bit. This
I
is
remember-
an
is it?
a comedian's
I remember
done this bit. yeah.
always getting out of quicksand, right?
yeah.
But I feel like we don't need to learn
We
about
don't.
that.
It's very
QuickTime video
cartoon,
player
yeah.
is something that always ends up saving the day for me. I'm like, how do I do this? I need to edit this. I don't have editing software. I need a screen record. I need to do this. Google it.
just use QuickTime,
video
baby.
player. And I could have saved myself 4 fucking Google searches.
Amazing.
If I had learned about the QuickTime video player.
there you go.
The powerhouse of the cell.
Yep.
Instead of that, we should learn about power plays in the corporate world. How to make your employees
Ooh.
feel small and useless
Yeah,
and
true.
insignificant.
So, like, let's say hypothetically, you've got someone who you don't want to be in the company anymore. Maybe
Yeah.
you put them into peer review for a really, really long time.
Yes.
And you tell them that you're listening to what they're doing all the time.
Not
so they're
speaking
really
from
stressed.
experience, no.
And they're very
Yes.
worried and
And
can't
then
do anything
more
else.
likely
And they're more
to
likely to
fail.
fuck up. And
Yeah,
then when
yeah.
they are when you ask them, hey, tell me how you're going, and
This
they
a friend
go,
of yours?
and friend of mine, and they tell you how you're going, and you go,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going fine, and then you go, well, there's always a chance that you might not want to be there anymore. And they go, well, I think I could do better, and then they go,
Yes.
no.
Well,
maybe that's power
let me
play.
ask you something that
Yeah.
you can tell for your friend.
Yeah.
If your friend had have learned about power plays in the corporate world, would they have, instead of the powerhouse of the cell, they would have been prepared for this moment?
Maybe they would have
and-
quit earlier.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah, possibly. You wouldn't know.
Number 3.
I don't know. It's my friend.
Long division.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you do long division?
It's that thing where you put the line and then you put the one into
But it's-
one and then you
you
add
make
it in
it
the end.
way too
then you put
complicated.
it line and then
And
you
it
have
goes
to take
down.
minus.
I
Then at
never
times
do
I have
that
to
day
look
to
up
day.
Khan Academy to figure that shit
Do you
out.
do that day to day?
Yeah. No.
I was going to say you do. What the
Well, I
fuck?
think about it
You're in the
sometimes.
supermarket.
Well, you get bored.
It's $4 and I'm going to use it 3 times. Better
Four
fucking
over three.
pull out the whiteboard. Instead of long division, We should have learnt how to survive a long distance relationship because that is a life skill that happens.
I think that is
so
possible.
frequently.
Like, I know
Yeah.
people say it's not good, but I know people that are in long distance relationships and that it has worked for them.
But I feel
But
like
it's got to be something you got to be able to really work on.
exactly, and I feel like we should have been prepared for that.
Yeah,
Learn
What
about
would
the
that
pros
class
and the
look like?
cons.
What would you do? How
I
would
think
you
it
teach
could be
someone?
called lovemaking with Jay Stizzle.
I was going to say, here's what you do for long distance
Yeah, yeah,
relationship. You walk into class, you go, okay,
Yeah.
kids, we're going to be learning about long distance relationship. Then you leave class,
Yeah.
you go home, and then you ring into the school.
yeah.
He comes up the screen, he goes, okay, guys, I'm going to be teaching you from home now.
And this is
they-
going to emphasize how difficult it is to communicate
Yeah.
from a long way away.
And everyone's going to go crazy, and you
Yeah.
go, this is a bad idea. Then they're going to fire you
and then
from
you
the
just quit the class
quit
and
the
it's like a
anyway,
breakup.
and it's like a quiet
and
quit.
the kid knows to never do that again.
Yeah, but it's multiple kids.
This is good. This is
Great,
good.
yeah.
Now, this is kind of on the same topic, right? I've got square roots. How to consensually and respectfully get a root. Because, you know, there's a lot of bad things that happen in this world. And I think instead of learning about square roots, because I don't even know what a square root does, to be completely honest, and I've never gone, fuck, I'm glad I know how to use
Like,
that.
oh
little
my
thing
God,
with
there's a
the V and the
25
line
in
on
front
the
of me.
top
Oh no, what am I going to do?
I've got
I'll
a
put the
square
line
root.
over it and it becomes a
And
5.
now it's 5. Thank God. Holy shit. Fucking hell. Yeah,
King Mike, I swear to God, if you send us a message asking us to explaining us why they're important, I don't want to know.
No, they're not important.
No, they're not.
But
They're
it
not.
is very important
Yeah.
to ask for a root consensually and respectfully. There's not enough of that happening in the world. So I think from primary school age, you teach kids about how to get a root.
Yeah, or just be
respectfully.
like actual
Yeah.
sex education
Yeah.
that's positive.
Exactly. Instead of punnet squares, I thought you could just like take maybe 10, 15 minutes and just eat a punnet of strawberries because like they're so fucking good and they're really expensive.
Strawberries,
So I
yeah.
don't really buy
Are
them
you a blackberry
anymore.
person for
I do
punnets?
like a
I like a punnet
blackberry
of
because they're like
blackberries.
sour. They're not too sweet. I
tart.
just thought take like 5 minutes out. Just
Have a break,
just
have
a couple
recess. Everyone
strawberries.
hands out a punnet,
Yeah.
gets a punnet
Just
of berries
all eat a
together.
punnet of berries. Then you have
And we'll give you the raspberries because I know you love them so much.
Yep. I actually like fresh raspberries. I just
Oh,
don't like raspberry
just the
flavouring.
flavour.
Yeah. Like I like chocolate.
I know
but
we
don't
did
like
the
chocolate
test, but
flavouring.
I'm still kind of confused about that. But
No,
we're going to move on.
no. So I just thought that would be a nice
Yeah,
break.
nice. I like
And then
it.
to finish us off, instead of the Dewey Decimal System, we could learn about what to do when the dew freezes on your car windscreen on a really cold
For a
day.
moment, I thought it was going to be really bad.
What did you think I was going to say? Maybe I'll do this. I'll get through this.
No. Move on. Oh, God.
I'm really curious. Say it and I'll beep it.
No. It's okay.
don't
We already
think they
cancelled Kanye. It's fine.
I want to know what this is. Oh no!
Well, it's the first one with the dew freezes on your car.
No,
When the dew freezes on your car.
No.
With the dew.
Yeah.
Dew.
Okay, so fuck. Get this idea out of your head because I'm going to say some stuff that's going to sound
Go
like
on.
this. Because what a lot of people do is when the dew freezes on their car and they can't see out the window, they'll get hot water and they'll throw it on their car windscreen and it'll crack. That's what I've been trying to get at. Not what you're trying to get at. Thank you very much. Excuse me.
It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. I'm okay.
And people need to know that you're meant
Jeez.
to put cold water on your car windscreen.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, thank you.
I've
Next.
never had any issues with dew on my car.
Because you don't fucking drive. You don't have a license and you're nearly 24. I can still talk when you say the sound effect. I hope you're aware.
I'm going to start muting.
Yeah.
I'm going to should have
Yeah.
muted you and do it.
Anyway, roses are red. Ordering a black tea at a cafe like your brother did is dumb. That was episode 71
of the Comedianons.
We're
Oh my
getting
God.
somewhere now.
We're getting somewhere. We're almost at our, what do you call the 75th something? Isn't it like
the
a Jubilee?
golden
Isn't it
jubilee.
like a Jubilee something?
Yeah.
Is
The
that what it is?
Bronze Jubilee.
The Bronze Jubilee.
Yep. That's what it is.
Looking forward
And
to
we're
that
doing
segment
something
about
very, very special on
Yeah?
episode 75.
I've got something special planned for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
I
not
have.
what I was going to say. We may or may not be give you a little extra something for your ears.
We might.
Something that you could listen to. Very exciting. Yeah. But you and I were saying we feel like.
But I've got a present for you.
Good,
at
thank you
75
very much. I was just going to bend you over, but anyway.
in Hosier Lane.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, field trip to Hosier Lane. Anyway, my boss has found this podcast now, so let's move on. Fuck. Do you know, can I just say,
You're the one that started it.
are there regrets of me calling last week's episode "Cum Rating" and then my boss looking up
Did
the
I
podcast
not? We
for
had a
the
conversation.
first
We had a
time
long conversation.
while I was on a meeting and him seeing the first thing he sees when he put up the podcast was "Cum Rating." Look, I do regret that, and I may not be
It's
able to
even
live in
funnier
Essendon
because-
next week.
Yeah, you never know.
Anyway, I don't know what I was going to say, but it doesn't matter.
So I've got something I'd
thank
like
you.
to recommend someone
Thank
to
you.
listen to or
Yeah.
watch this week.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We give someone a little something.
It's just something for you to do in your.
This is something that I found I was
in your
watching
free
this
time.
morning and it
Okay.
was very weird and interesting. I thought you might find it funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you the video I watched and then I'll tell you about what it vaguely is so you
Okay.
get a sense of what it is. The video series is called Mystery Files. It's by the people that did BuzzFeed Unsolved.
I was going to say, it's just a BuzzFeed group.
It is. No, they're not BuzzFeed anymore. They're a different thing.
They're the
But
they broke
they
away.
broke
from
away.
it. Like
the BuzzFeed
everyone
Unsolved guys.
does from BuzzFeed.
To be fair, it's probably for the best.
BuzzFeed need better contracts because all
BuzzFeed
their
sucks.
people are just like leaving and doing better on their own.
the
Like
Try
fucking-
Guys.
Don't let these people leave. Yeah,
And they're always got smart ideas for the
Yeah.
most part. Anyway, they do like an episode like Unsolved but different. It's like, here's a mystery.
Hmm.
Is it a mystery or is it unsolved or not? Basically, that's what it is.
Yeah.
They talked about a very specific event that happened in the 80s in Chicago.
Dingo got my. Yeah.
No, they should do a dingo event. That'd be a
Yeah,
very
they should
fun
do that.
one.
Yeah,
That'd be a fun
It
one.
has been solved now.
No,
but
I know
anyway,
it is,
yeah.
but that's what I mean. They should do it.
Yeah, they should.
Anyway, sorry, moving on. And basically, the idea is like someone hijacked a TV signal, and they were like on the TV signal. So it's
Yeah.
very interesting.
That's
That's
cool.
my
What's it
recommendation.
called?
It's called Max Headroom Incident.
Fantastic.
Mystery Files.
I'm going to do something crazy.
Okay.
I'm going to recommend a YouTube show.
Ooh, you watch YouTube?
Round of
Oh,
applause.
that's crazy.
Round of applause. I fired up the YouTube app for the first time
Very
in a
nice.
long time. And this was actually last week when I was doing 2 weeks, whenever it was, doing the Jaffle thing, right?
That was
And
last
I was
week.
looking for some. I mean, I wasn't looking for royalty-free music on YouTube. I
Never.
wasn't doing that.
Never, ever.
But recommended to me was a video about Melbourne.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I like Melbourne. So I just clicked on it and I got sucked in with this beautiful cinematography. These two people, they're called One Pack Wanderers.
One Pack
and they're
Wanderers.
traveling around Australia.
Oh, I have heard of these guys.
Oh
I
my
have
God.
seen these guys.
It is the most refreshing take on like a vlog. So
Oh,
it's,
very nice.
they make like 15, 20-minute videos and they're doing a lap of the whole country. So
Oh.
they're stopping like every town, every city, and they're just funny and they're just so something that is you wouldn't expect. They're very well researched on everything.
I love it.
They know everything properly. I think they've spoken to Australian people, so they're presenting facts and it's correct. They're not like, oh my God, like I didn't know this or whatever. They're like, they know
they're
exactly.
American.
They know the history of everything. Yeah, I think they're from Oklahoma.
Okay.
They know everything so well, and
Like
they're
the
just so happy
musical.
to be in Australia.
Yeah.
and see everything. And it kind of feels like a love letter to Australia. And I really
Amazing.
liked watching it. So
I
I
will
highly
I
recommend.
definitely need to watch some more of
One
their
Pack
videos.
Wanderers. Yeah, they're fantastic.
How great is that?
Yeah.
What a great show we had. It was a huge show, can I say?
Bro.
Best show.
This is
of
the best
season.
I've felt, I reckon, ever coming out of a podcasting
What did we
thing.
do this week?
Oh, can I tell you what we did?
What?
We took it up a notch.
We took it up a
We
notch.
took it up a notch.
I debuted a new segment called
You did.
Pitch Earls.
Yep. Yep.
That
was the one.
name of the segment.
And we didn't really get anywhere.
No, I think we.
had a lot of
I think
fun.
we solved
Yeah.
the issue of people bothering me when I swim.
There is another issue that I have found with that.
No. I don't see. I don't see
required.
a problem.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem.
But no, I think that's all
No, I
fine.
think that's
It'll all come
here or
out in
there.
the
What
wash.
happens after that, Jono? What
Well,
do we do?
In a few days, in 2 days, when you're listening to this,
You're going to spend a lot of money on a lot of Taylor Swift tickets, and you're going to resell them and get a lot of money.
the reseller, that's all by the by, you know. I just want some
buy,
tickets.
buy, not buy the buy.
Bye, baby. Bye. I don't know if I'm going to get tickets to the Eras tour, Josh, but I'm
never
going to
know.
do everything I can.
We'll
And
find out.
I'm going to make a promise right now.
Yeah.
I said this to you. I think it was when we were offline. I can't remember. But
was.
if I get tickets, no matter where it is, I'm going to wear a cowboy sparkly glittery hat
How nice
to
is
the
that?
Eras tour.
Amazing.
I'm going to do it.
That will be something to behold.
It will be.
After that, Jono, We talked about non-alcoholic drink personalities. 'Cause
We
too
did.
many people talk
and
about.
we also talked about a lot of
We
things.
talked about drinks in general.
Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah.
became a wide.
I tell you what, I could
segment. It was
really
very
go for
nice,
right
yeah.
now: an apple and carrot and ginger juice.
I was going to say a ginger orange juice.
Oh, mate, any juice. I just made the saltiest chips of my life, and I feel like
My
the Sahara
throat
right now.
is sore.
Do you want a tea?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, let's
maybe
have a tea. I
after
think
this.
we need a tea. I think I need to calm down and have a tea. Taylor Swift has got me a bit
hot and
weak
heavy
at
under
the knees.
weak
yeah.
at the knees.
Mummy.
And after that, Jono.
What? No, sorry, just slipped
After
out.
that, Jono.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Daddy. Oh, is this me? Sorry, I'm a bit flustered. I'm thinking about
I'm
Taylor
going to
Swift.
press the music and give you
No,
time.
there's this song that Taylor Swift does called Vigilante shit, and I'm thinking about, and I'm a bit overwhelmed.
Yeah.
My last segment.
Can you be
that's
my
right.
superhero and tell me about the last segment we just did?
Thank you. We talked about things that we learn in school and things we
Yeah.
should have learned in school, such as about how to respectfully and consensually get a root,
Yep.
and eating punts of strawberries,
And QuickTime player.
QuickTime video player, and all
Amazing.
that kind of things.
Can you hear that, Jono?
I can't. That's the sound of me getting 30 seconds closer to not getting tickets to the
I need to
Earls
rest
tour.
my voice, man. It hurts.
Yeah. What tea do you want? Do you want peppermint?
Yeah. Let's get on the
I've got
peppermint.
orange and cinnamon.
Oh, maybe that's. Oh, we
Summer
gotta go.
sunset. Oh, bye. Rumpelstiltskin.